Is this thing on?
It says live to me, so
Woo.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
I think it's good.
what?
I think we're live. I don't feel any different.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome. Live playtest session of Tabula Sono. Really cool in-browser virtual tabletop. Today we are going to be playing Monster of the Week with our game master, Rachel, also known as Ray, also known as Rail,
Yeah.
Well,
which is a word now that I said it out loud. So what is the game master called in Monster of the Week?
the keeper.
The Keeper. So our keeper is Ray. We're joining into a kind of established game. Paul and I were not here for the last one, so we don't have characters yet. So we're going to build characters, and when faced with the option of should we do it offline or should we do it live, the answer was, of course, bleep it. We'll do it live.
Sure.
Yep. So pull up your hunter sheets.
So I picked the divine because I had a day today, and I just want to be like holier than thou and a complete asshat to everyone around me. So when I read, "I am the light of the sword, all evil fears me, for I am its end," it spoke to me.
Oh boy. Okay.
Paul, you picked the spell slinger. Is that
Yep.
right?
Correct.
Okay, so we'll look at my sheet. We'll go through. I know that my name is going to be Dax Wilgrave. I can fill that out on my own. But then, Ray, can you walk us through filling out the rest of this?
Yep. So go to page 2 of the sheet. And then, ooh, you have a nice little graphic there. Okay, so getting started, pick your name, pick your looks. Okay, so in the second column where you see ratings, pick one line. You're going to pick one of those 5 and then go back up to page 1 and fill out your ratings on page 1. So
Okay.
that's essentially distributing your stats for you.
All right, I don't want to be charming. I want to be off-putting. I don't care if I'm cool, so I'm going to go with the one that's sharp, tough, and weird.
Sounds good. So if you scroll back up to page 1.
If you check the box, it fills them out for you.
Oh, that is fancy.
Yes. Right.
Paul, do you have ratings?
Yeah, I'm checking. Do I want to be charming? No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
There is a
Paul's
charm.
already so charming in real life. The game is supposed to be an escape from real life, right?
By the way, I have the option to weird being +2 or +2 or +2. I'm always weird.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. The next thing that we need to note, our 2 hunters from last week, one of whom is still on their way, definitely leveled up toward the end. And because you 2 technically had hunters in the past that we're resurrecting, even though we can't find their character sheets, we're just going to level up at the beginning of this.
Here's Kato.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I had a tech issue with my Bluetooth. But now I'm back.
We're getting 2 new hunter characters set up.
Okay, so we will level up. Do we?
By the way, you already picked improvements?
No, it was pre-checked when I got here.
Oh, not
Um,
for me.
so introductions, we're skipping this part, right?
Yeah.
No, I guess we can do introductions now with Kato here. Because we also need all of the hunters to meet and remember why you're here.
Shall I start?
Sure.
Go for it.
Right. This is me. I'm the green guy. My name is Dax Wilgrave. I'm here as the savior of humanity and the world. As my
Great.
character sheet says, I am the light, the sword. And I'm sent to defend the meek from the darkness. So I will assume that everyone is meek, unless proven otherwise, and then I'm here to save them. I have studded leather armor on, carrying a sword for some reason, and annoyingly immaculate hair.
It is Tasha's one goal to ruin your hair by the end of the game.
And considering that Tasha is a snarling, drooling werewolf, I actually think that could be possible.
Who's next?
Let's meet Tasha since we
Kato so rudely chimed in.
know.
Greetings, puny mortals. I am Tasha the Monstrous. Definitely a werewolf. Definitely a moody punk for the rest of her time when she's in human form. But she is really not super great at getting back to her human form. So she has big wolf ears that she keeps hidden under a hood. Yeah. I feel the hunger, the lust to destroy, but I fight it. I never give in. So yes, part werewolf, was once is fighting to keep the evil at bay inside of her. I have unholy strength with the level up. I took immortal because I think that's cool. And yeah.
You do not age or sicken. That would have come in handy for you last week.
Yeah, that's why I took it, because I was like,
Felix?
popcorn Felix.
Yep. I am Perry. I am a professional. I am also Tasha's cousin, as we found out in the last episode. You may or may not see my true form today, but if you do, I am wearing a brown hat. I go on lots of missions or adventures.
Mission quest things?
Mission quest things. Usually to stop the one person making like contraptions, but it's different today.
Oh. Well, meet Oz. Speaking of contractions. Wait, what?
Oh no,
Never mind.
very different game.
Oh, Paul.
You know Percy? It's Percy Shelley, to be exactly. He wrote a poem called Ozymandias.
Mm-hmm.
That is not that I used to introduce me most of the time. So let me do just the last verse of it. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of the colossal wreck, boundless and bare. The lone and level sands stretch far away.
So you build contraptions.
Kinda. And yeah. Furthermore, if I look at my character sheet, it spoke to me because it says from I fight fire with fire magic. So
That tracks, I feel like. Okay, so before we go up in it, well, I guess up next is history, so that makes sense. Let's go in the same order, I suppose, but we do need to establish how you four know each other, already knowing that Perry and Tasha are cousins.
Okay. So I go around and pick each of these for each person. I pick
Mhm.
one of these for each person. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So the werewolf is obviously going to be Abomination and should be destroyed.
Oh boy.
Except can't do it.
Except
The
I'm
word
your
evil was
colleague.
mentioned. Yeah, the word evil was mentioned. So then, who was next? Perry was next.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with. They're the person I go to for advice on mortal stuff. So Perry seems very like grounded and of the world, and normally that's beneath me. But occasionally I have to figure out what TV shows to watch. So I'll talk to Perry.
Mhm.
And then Ozymandias. Let's see. I don't really like him, but he saved my life, and I understand that I owe him for it.
All right.
So,
Kiddo.
Kiddo.
She's muted, so
Sorry, I said, does that go to me? And realized I was muted.
Yes.
Okay. Well, obviously, I'm considered an abomination to what's his name over there. I feel like he probably tried to kill me once, and then realized I was too powerful, and then was like, well, maybe I should have one of you on my team. Harry is a close relation because he's my cousin, and we have gone on missions in the past. Ozymandias, Paul Ozymandias, is I think that he saved me from another hunter who's prepared to kill me. I think
Nice.
Yeah,
he
maybe-
saved me from
maybe
death.
Maybe he saved both of us because we were about to kill each other.
Aw.
It's pretty good.
Just a quick note, since we're looking at the divine hunter sheet specifically, each of the hunter sheets has their own set of history bullets. So you all are not looking at the same history options. So that makes it, it's a pretty
smart.
fun bit, in my opinion.
Well, me and Tasha, as we know, we're cousins. We're family. And me to Dax, they don't know, but they're on the company watch list. So I have to keep a close eye on them at all times. And for Ozymandias, with such strong words, I believe, and I'm pretty sure it's one-sided, that there is romantic potential, but it's not going anywhere right now.
I pulled up the Spellslinger one,
yeah.
so we can see the history of things here for Paul.
So, for Kato, what was her? Tasha. For Tasha, the second from the bottom, third from the bottom. I thought that she was dead, and now she's back. What killed her? For Perry, Felix, mentor. That was the third from the top. He was a mentor from another life. What did I teach you?
Golf. And like you did the romantic thing about like holding me from behind.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
And Jim, what was that? Dex. the top one, the conscience. They act as my conscience when the power goes to my head. Ask them the last time that the power went to my head.
I almost killed a werewolf.
Oh yeah.
That one hits a little close to home. I think you do that in real life.
Mean.
Anyways, those three that were my picks.
So wait, so I didn't have these things, but it looks like Paul had gear. He has to pick gear and stuff too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So Paul, which of the 3 gear things did you pick? Revolver, knife, or sword?
I like the mess. Oh wait, I'm a spell slinger. But I still like the heirloom. The heirloom sword, 2-handed.
Okay,
So-
and then the rest is the same, I think. So cool. And then we level up. So when we level up, do we pick one improvement or something?
Yeah, there's like a list of improvements that you can tick a box.
Yep.
Yeah, we pick one.
Tick one
Okay.
box. And then Jim, you do have gear. It's just on the previous page if you want to go
Oh.
up.
Oh. Pick one divine weapon. Probably a silver trident.
Wow.
All right.
That's metal.
And then I pick 3 divine moves up here. Three out of 4, so obviously smite, angel wings, and then boss from beyond. I did not read them. Oh no, there's more.
Oh, how many boxes do I need to pick, by the way,
For what?
for improvements and
One.
advanced?
Right? We just leveled
Just
up
one.
once.
Just one.
Because when I ticked the take another combat magic pick for my advanced improvements, in the top there was another one that was checked as well.
We're not doing advanced improvements yet because that's after you level up 5 times.
Oh, okay.
So just
So-
pick one from improvements and nothing out of advanced.
Okay, take a move from another playbook, of course. Oh, and then my screen went blue. What, Jim? Can you try that? What's supposed to happen
What? Where?
for the Spellslinger one?
What
Make
about
a
it?
move from another playbook.
Yeah, the top one from take another.
What about it?
If I click that one, I get a blue box.
No, works for me.
No, the playbook. So 2 lower.
Nope,
Hmm.
works for me.
Okay. I don't know why
Just-
I've got the blue
Just
box.
pick one of the numbers ones so we can start playing.
Oh, okay.
That's what I do.
Okay, then I get a little bit more cool. I don't need to be any more weirder than I'm already am.
These are definitely wrong. -1, 0. These filled themselves out, but they're not correct.
Good catch.
1, 3, and 1.
So minus, plus, 0,
Okay.
2.
My mission, by the way, I don't know if do we have to share our mission with everybody? Everyone can see my screen, but
Yeah, you don't have to, but you may as well.
for the sake of drama, I'll let everybody know. But you don't know that this is it. So my mission is the end of days approaches. Everyone assumes that my role is to guide things and to make it great and to maybe even keep the bad things from happening. But I'm actually trying to bring about the end of days.
Monster.
To make sure that it goes how it's supposed to go.
All right.
I don't have a mission on mine. Is that?
I don't have one either.
It's different for everybody.
That's what I thought. I was
This is
wondering.
my
An
this is
agency.
my paladin oath, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm out here being a bruiser.
Okay, so I
Well-
think that's it, right? I'm
Yeah.
set up.
Is everyone good with their sheets?
No, because
Sure.
I still have in my moves that I need to pick some additional things, I think.
Pick 3 moves, right? Your
Something
combat
like that.
magic. Pick 3 of those.
Oh, well, yeah, those I need to do as well. So,
One base, and then either 2 more bases or some effects. Obviously, you want fire as an effect, right?
what? Obviously, what will I? Oh, yeah, fire, of course, because fire with fire.
Do a blast and a ball. Fireball, fire blast.
Oh, yeah, blast and ball. Yeah, blast
This
and
is
ball.
when I turn on the
Fire.
Prodigy and play Twisted Firestarter.
And then the +3 of those.
Randomly pick 3, and we will begin the game.
Yeah.
That's what I did with the moves. I picked the ones that sounded cool without reading them.
Go big or go home, of course.
Naturally.
Okay. One more thing that you'll need.
Could have been worse, of course. Okay. Could have been worse. Go big and the shield spell.
So Jim and Paul, click that link and grab the Hunter reference sheet as well. So you'll want to keep the Hunter reference sheet and your Hunter sheet.
Cool. What
Okay.
dice do I need?
2d6.
Oh, I've already had those. Cool. All right.
Okay.
Just you just help us out as we get through.
Yeah. So, and as a quick refresh reference, there are no turns and no initiative in Monster of the Week. You are cooperating together in real time. So it's just, in general, giving everybody sort of the same chance to explain what they're doing and how. You make moves. So on your Hunter reference sheet, you have the basic moves. These are moves that everyone has, and you can use them as you see fit. And then you can work in your special Hunter moves when it makes sense.
And which dice did you say that you are using?
2d6.
I only have 1d6. Okay.
You can
I'm
roll it twice.
Twice.
When you're looking at the Hunter moves, these are things that not normal people in everyday life are always doing. So when it comes to normal everyday things, there are no moves or rolls or anything like that. If you want to look at something or take a drink of something, like things like
Just
that,
do it.
you just do it. When it comes to attacking something, that's not generally a normal everyday activity. So you're going to use moves and rolls.
And we can use the basic moves from the list that you gave us or the moves that we checked off on our character sheet.
Yeah. And so, for example, like if you're going to use magic, say Ozzy is going to use magic, he's going to need to tell me what he's doing. So he'll be using one of his spell slinger moves. If somebody does not have magic. I'm not sure that the professional does.
No, I don't.
If he doesn't have any magical moves, he can't actually use magic. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So, in the basic moves, things like, for example, you want to help someone out, you'll just need to say what you're doing to help a person out. You can't
Cool.
just roll to assist. You need to say, if Perry's going to shoot something and you want to help him out, what can you actually do to help him out? Has to make sense. And then you can roll to accomplish that. Other than that, we'll just go, right?
I'm ready.
It's a pretty simple system. Okay. Welcome, hunters. So you all, Ozzy and Dax, who knows what you all have been doing, but likely you've been stressed lately in your monster hunting work. Perry and Tasha are just coming off a very hairy zombie accidental summoning nightmare.
It was a harrowing experience.
Tasha barely made it out of that one. So you all are in need of a week off and a weekend. Nobody has time to take a week off. Tasha and Perry's uncle, who had sent them on their previous mission to solve a problem in his hometown, he has bought all of you tickets to go to your local Rennaissance Festival.
I want a turkey leg.
Ooh.
They do indeed have a turkey leg vendor at the Rennaissance Festival. So he's bought your tickets. We're here. You all have your Ren Fair maps. If you want to
Like this one?
pull it up. Yep.
Hey.
So you all have your Ren
The
Fair maps.
oldie Ren Fair.
You each have your own little printouts of it, so you can see, where you want to go and what you want to do. So your uncle has essentially dropped you off at the gate, and he's out of here. He's not going to join you. So you all are at the
Is this the
entrance.
gate?
This is the gate. Here we are. Oh, and a real quick note, I kind of said this before, but we're going to try to go true whiteboard style this time with the map. So you see there's not much happening. I did drop in your maps over here for reference with some character locations just for reference. This is definitely going to turn into a 2-part mystery based on number 1, time, and number 2, I don't want to rush it because it's a pretty cool mystery. So
I'm excited.
we can use these maps and these little minis to just keep track of what's happening. But here you are at the gate. And what do you want to do?
Tasha is so freaking hype. She loves the Ren Fair.
Well, I guess the question is, we're at the gate. Do we go left or right towards Larper Lane and the lawn, or Market Corner?
Does Market Corner have turkey legs?
You can smell, right? You got a
Oh yeah, I have a
wolfy nose.
yeah. I have a +1 to investigate a mystery when using an alternate form's superior sense, like smell, for a wolf. Could I investigate the mystery of where the hell the turkey legs are because I'm so hungry?
Go for it.
Okay.
While she's doing that, can I use my powers of deduction to wonder if possibly it's at Grub Row?
I'm just too excited and focused. So I roll 2d6 and then add my sharp to that? Is that? Yes.
Yeah.
So I got a 7.
All right, so you can ask one question off of the investigate list.
Which direction do I smell the turkey legs coming from?
That is not a question on the list.
Ugh.
And
I'm sorry, I don't have the list pulled up. And then I was
It's on
like,
the, it's on the
because you-
screen if you look at the stream.
oh, I had to zoom in.
Yeah, it's so small.
Where did it go?
where did it go? It seems like when you're talking about it, that you're talking about a scent, presumably of
Turkey legs.
fried turkey legs or however they roast turkey legs.
Definitely fried.
So the answer to that, especially based on the fact that you did just roll a 7, you smell roast turkey legs coming from everywhere, as well as a lot of human sweat and funnel cakes.
And I'm like kind of grossed out by the human sweat. I'm especially grossed out by the funnel cakes. And I'm like, I just want a freaking turkey leg.
You definitely smell turkey legs coming from lots
Everywhere.
of directions.
Everybody walks around with a turkey leg.
I'm going market corner. I'm going right. And Tasha just like charges on.
Oh, okay. I guess we're going right. So we'll turn and go right.
Keep up, nerds.
Or at least I will.
Tasha's not very nice.
All right.
Look how fun this
We
map
have-
is.
Come through the gates. You can't go to get turkey legs if you're still standing outside the gate.
This way?
I'm coming. I'm coming. Ah. Wait, I
Oh,
lost. There we are.
I'm totally
so
turned
excited for
around.
turkey legs. Turkey legs. So, Ray, for folks watching, can you explain what you mean by like true whiteboard style? Are you building as we're moving through the space? Like what?
Yes, so I'm literally drawing in Sono as you all are deciding what to do. So
Over
in
here.
just a second, you will see a second booth pop up here.
Booth?
The booth
A vendor area.
selling corsets, things like that.
And let's see, we're going for turkey legs. So
My hat's crooked in real life, and I'm trying to figure out how to make it uncrooked, but I'm looking at like the stream, which is reflected inside a reflection, and I can't quite
And you
figure
can't
it
tell
out.
which side is wonky. Yeah.
So we'll just do this.
all right, so fairly quickly, you find a vendor in the market corner that does indeed list turkey legs on their menu,
One.
as well
That
as
is-
lemonade and non-vegan cheeses on their sign.
Specifically non-vegan cheeses.
Mhm.
I slam down the money for a turkey leg and I go, 1 turkum legs, please. And I slide it across.
This guy uses his rolling pin as he's in the middle of making a bunch of other stuff. He takes his rolling pin and with the same kind of drama that you have requested your turkey leg, he just kind of swats the money back into his booth and it just like goes scattering and he plops the turkey leg onto the counter for you.
I go, oh, thank you. And I grab it and just,
Yes, can I interest you all in a lemonade or a non-vegan cheese? None of that vegan cheese they have next door. No, this is real cheese.
Oh no,
I'll,
is vegan cheese part of the mystery?
Anyone? Anyone?
I'll take a cheese.
Yeah. Cheese,
Do
please.
you have funnel cake?
Oh, we're fresh out of funnel cake.
Oh.
There might be some on the other side over there.
So Ozzy and Dax both want cheese.
All right. He shaves off and hands you these chunks of some random whitish yellowish color looking cheese.
I will take half, and I will start munching it down, and I will take the other half, wrap it up in a handkerchief, and put it in my bag for the orphans, of course.
Of course.
I'm totally not charming, so I chuck the whole cheese in one bite.
Oh, you like
Is
that,
it good
don't you?
cheese?
What?
Was it poison? Are we good?
Oh no. So some of the best cheese in the land. We
This
get
is the Bristol Ren Fair in Wisconsin where they make cheese.
absolutely. We get our milk directly from the Perkins family farm over there. Everything is fresh and only the best ingredients.
Delicious.
Oh, the Perkins family farm is right over there.
Oh, it is right there. Okay, so we're within the confines of Ye Olde Ren Fair, and Perkins
We're like
Family
right
Farm
here.
is adjacent.
Indeed.
Well, if we're done with cheeses, I say we go next door to the next booth and try their cheeses.
What a friend we have in Jesus.
The vegan cheese?
As
You
an
sure about that?
adventurer and a monster hunter, I can't help. I didn't notice like an exclamation point above this guy's head, but I do have to ask. Well, before we leave, but hey, quick! Right before we leave, you don't have a quest or anything like that. We can just like leave, right?
A quest. What? Sure. I will bestow upon you a quest to. I challenge you to find a cheese that tastes better than mine.
Okay. Hey guys, we got a quest.
You have to find better cheese.
It seemed kind of made up on the spot, this quest, but seemed worthy. So, got to find a better cheese than the last one.
Tasha is just going all in on this turkey leg. I love turkey legs.
So, as you all approach the next vendor, you do see a big banner hanging at the top of it that says, it does indeed say vegan cheeses. And you see a logo, like a crest sort of, for Perkins Family Farms. But there's nothing in the booth and there's nobody in the booth. It's just the sign hanging up and it is otherwise completely empty.
Well, you smell any cheese in there?
Can I make a cheese smelling check? I don't know. Or do I just smell it?
I think you could just smell. You could just sniff if you want.
And I go, it smells like it's made of cashew? It smells like cashew.
Is it cheese residue or is there active cheese in there?
I think there's active cheese in there.
So there's actually not. All you're getting into your nostrils is like kind of like a wet wood smell and like musty fabric from their banner.
Okay, well,
You do not
that
detect
seems to be a
any other cheese.
bust.
Find the people that belongs to this booth.
It's the Perkins family. They own the farm next door.
I can't help but think there might be something wrong at the Perkins.
Oh, come
family
on, guys.
farm.
We're at the Ren Fair. Stop with all this. We've got to figure out the mystery thing. Let's just keep going.
Okay, I guess it's just a week off after all, isn't it?
Yeah. So, I guess we'll continue on the map. we're going through Market Corner?
Mhm.
Are we like around the corner already?
Or is there
Or just
anything else
going-
that we notice in Market Corner?
Is there? I'll say it's a fairly standard array of Ren Fair vendors that you will find toward the front.
Do they have flowers?
There is a flower vendor.
Okay, so specifically, just for context, Dax is looking for a flower to put on the tip of his trident to make it a little less intimidating,
Mm.
and then a leather whip
Oh,
for reasons that he will not discuss.
All right. Let me. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Spinny spin.
the cheese talk
Spinny
made me hungry, so I went for the stroopwafels. Hey, yeah, but I cannot get it in.
oh,
It's censored.
It's
I love it.
definitely censored.
It's very naughty.
Authentic Dutch stroopwafels. So
Wait? Will you pronounce it? Because every time I hear people in the States pronounce it, they say stroopwafel, and I feel like that's totally
Okay.
wrong. Can I?
yeah, it is stroop.
Slope?
Yeah, stroop, because that's our word for honey-like. So
Oh, slope. That sounds great. I want one with like when you put it on top of your coffee.
Mhm.
Oh.
It's warm on the inside.
yeah.
it is.
I don't like coffee.
Fine.
Then do it
Put
on
it
I have
your
a coffee
Diet
cup.
Coke. Put it
I have a
on top of
coffee
your
cup at
Diet
my
Coke
desk.
then. Put it
Do
on
you
top
like-
of your Diet Coke and see if it melts.
I
Do
should
you like
do that.
hot water? Do it on the top of your hot water.
That was Tasha talking to Dax, actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and very sneakily sneak up on Dax and try and muss his hair up.
What is that?
Let's see. What would that be?
Sharp? Charm?
Would that be like
Tough?
manipulate someone, even though it's like physically manipulating part of someone?
Yeah, let's go with
Or-
manipulate.
Or act under pressure to like sneak up and just be kind of cool and I don't know.
No, there's no pressure here. I'd say let's do from your hunter reference sheet roll for manipulating someone.
And then
Oh
here's
no, charm?
here's the text. What is it? Yeah, roll
Yeah.
charm.
I got a 9.
On a 7 to 9, they mark experience if they do what you ask. Oh, that doesn't really make sense.
Oh.
Once you have given them a reason, tell them what you want. them
Oh,
to
okay,
do.
so here's how I'm
so
gonna play
talk
it
to
then.
my hair, I guess.
In that case, I'm gonna walk up to you and be like, oh no, the Ren Fair, we're out here and there's so many bees around. Wait, you have a bee in your hair.
What are you gonna do, Dax?
Oh, I'll definitely like swat at my hair.
Why don't
And-
you?
Oh no, you swatted it to the
why don't you
back.
act under pressure, Dax?
Okay. Act under pressure is roll cool. My cool is 0, so I roll 2d6, right?
Mhm.
3.
Okay, you definitely fail.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and on your. This is a really fun roll. This might be my favorite Monster of the Week roll. When you fail a roll, you gain an experience point. So
Ah,
check a box under your experience, and then once you reach 5, you level up. So you definitely fail acting under pressure. So, Tasha, can you please describe what you do to Dax's hair?
I go, oh no, the bee went to the back. Hold on. And I grab the back of his head and I just like rubbing a cat the wrong way. I go and just flip it all forward and go, I got it. And then I clap my hands together like, yeah, there it is. And I wipe it on my pants.
I'll be like, yeah, don't touch me. And then I'll look over at Perry and be like, my hair okay?
Give the big old thumbs up from the bush,
Good.
just popping out.
Oh, I love it.
And then I'm going to say also for Tasha, since you get an experience if they do what you ask, he didn't necessarily willingly do what you ask, but I'm going to say you get the experience point for doing that.
You're such a benevolent DM.
So, do you all have a plan for your day at the Ren Fair? You just shopping?
Flower for the trident,
Yep.
leather whip.
So that's a fairly normal activity. So you don't need a roll or anything. She sells you a flower, and you can gently apply it to the end of your trident.
Nice.
I ask, what else you got?
All kinds of flowers. These are all freshly grown, sourced.
You
Do
can
you
put
have-
flowers on your bush and turn it into a flowering bush.
Do you have
I think that would look
all-purpose
wonderful on
flour?
you. A what?
Do you have all-purpose flour?
Oh no,
Wow.
that's you can definitely find all-purpose flour at the Perkins family farm, but that's
Again, the
not
Perkins
the
family
flowers.
farm.
Always the Perkins family farm. Jeez.
Yeah,
It's like
Should
they own the
every time.
place.
Yeah, every time we read that, it's like it's bold and italicized, like it's
Yeah.
quest text or something. I don't know.
Shouldn't we go to that Perkins farm by now? Or
No, there's a whole map of Ye Old Ren Fair that we have to explore.
should
Listen,
we?
once
Let's,
we get through,
let's get
we can
moving.
trespass on the private land and see what's up at the Perkins farm. But we got to get all the way through the Ren Fair thing.
Okay, fine.
Fine.
Do you all? So knowing that you have a limited time, it's probably around 10:45 in the morning.
I told you guys we should have left earlier, but you didn't want to listen.
It's getting a little crowded. Do you have any plans? Like what, when we go to the Ren Fair, we have like, these are my top 2 or my top 4 things that I need to achieve today. Do you all have like things that you want to do, or are you just wanting to see the place, or what?
I want to check out armor. I want to see some armor. So even if it's like at the Knight's Court, like I assume people are going to be doing like jousting and combat shows there. I just want to check out armor because if I level up again, my deity is going to give me an armor budget. So I want to get some ideas.
Okay, yeah, so you'll definitely get some inspiration there. You'll note on the little agenda in the bottom left-hand corner, the Tournament of Knights at 3:30 p.m. in the Knight's Court. It's essentially a jousting contest. They'll showcase some other weapons and things.
Okay.
Shouldn't we go to Larper Lane now because it is close to 11 a.m.?
So for the Lions and Lore showcase,
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll go.
I'm down.
Larper. Take a stroll down Larper Lane.
We can go down the path not the way that we came, but go down the other side path thingy.
Yeah, that like thinner path there. Like,
Yeah.
Look around. Yeah. I love the Ren Fair. I love
Definitely
the
going
Ren
to look
Fair.
for evil things on the way. Just like obviously evil.
I don't know. This guy might be evil. I must yeeted my mini away. Oh, there's an elderly man, maybe? I can't tell from here.
Is where we're
An
supposed to be.
aged Knight?
So this is guest services, which you notice on the map that you all have done everything in your power to avoid thus far.
Well, I have a bone to pick with them.
Okay.
Someone's uncle paid really good money for these tickets, and we walked over there to that booth, and there's no one there. So I'm not demanding an explanation, but I'd like one. I think you should give it to me.
This man turns to you and he's like, oh, we'll be with you in 1 second, sir. Then he turns back and you notice the girl that's here in guest services. She's kind of like moving around. She looks extremely distraught. And yes, she's like, and she's saying to this guy, she's like, I just can't, I don't know how I'm supposed to work right now. I just can't. And she's just like panicking. And the guy's like, oh, you can't, you're going to scare the guests. Just go home. And then
Can I elbow Dax in the ribs and be like, do your valiant thing?
I'm going to just make a little opening here. And then he goes behind the desk and he kind of just like pushes her aside. And he's like, just go home then. And she's like, oh, and she bursts out sobbing, runs out. She runs down the path toward Larper Lane, oddly enough, not toward the exit of the Ren Fair.
Well,
and the guy
I was
turns.
going to ask if she needed an escort, but that escalated quickly.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. You were saying, what can I do for you?
Why is that booth over there empty?
Oh, the Perkins still aren't here?
Nope. Vegan cheese booth. Nada.
I told them there's not even any point in trying to sell vegan cheese, especially when they have dairy cows on their farm.
I was going to buy some vegan cheese.
They don't have vegan cows?
Cows that only eat grass?
Are not all cows vegan?
Hopefully.
Oh,
Oh no!
I don't know.
The cannibal
I
cow!
I got paid for the booth, so I mean.
And I paid for the ticket.
But
So tell you what, how many booths are there here? 100? And there's one of them missing. I will take 1% of my ticket fee back, please. Thank you.
Wow.
Wow.
why don't you do a manipulate roll?
Manipulate someone, roll plus charm. And then for a normal person.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, good. I have some charm. It's negative, but it's there. Holy crap. Okay, I got a 11, so 10 total.
On
Alright.
a 10 plus. So yeah.
So
They'll
on a
do
10 plus, they'll do it for the reason you gave them. If you ask too much, they'll tell you the minimum it would take for them to do it. Or if there's no way they do it.
Okay. Without saying anything else, he just digs around for a second and then comes
It's like
up with
50
a
cents.
single dollar and hands it to you.
Whew, got it. Heck yeah.
You got $1.
And then he kind of looks over your shoulder and like shambles this way. He's like, can I help you all? Do you need anything?
I want $1.
The dollar was for all of us. Because it was a 1%.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
The
are you
tickets
all
were
together then?
$25 a piece.
You're all together?
Wow.
Yes, one for
yes,
all.
Yes. What? And
Yes,
all for one.
for all.
What?
Oh yeah, one for all.
What?
So yeah, we are.
Is there anything else I can do for you then?
Nope, that's it. We'll just be on our way. Come on, guys.
Well, I want to know if there is anything else going on in this fair. And
Are
you,
you
Maybe
any,
late
for a quest?
for the
Is he
lights.
asking for a quest on our day off?
Mhm.
I mean, to be fair, you also asked for a quest on our day off.
It was a habit. I just couldn't help myself.
I'm just
And it was a
saying.
good one. It's a cheese quest.
So, Ozzy, if you want to roll for investigative mystery, you can ask him
roll
something.
plus sharp. Okay, plus is sharp, so then I need to get my slinger form. Sharp is +1, so 9 plus 1 is 10, and then I need to go to my mystery thing. On the 10 plus hold 2. What is hold 2?
You can ask 2 of these questions.
Oh. What happened here?
Nice.
And are you referring to the girl that just ran off?
Of course.
Okay. Oh, that was just. Oh, what is her name? Okay. Oh, that was Bridget. She's supposed to be working the booth until 2:00 today, but she's very upset about what's happened. You heard? You have not heard anything about what happened, have you? There's no reason to worry.
Okay, my second question is the last one on the list. What is being concealed here?
Oh, snap.
Okay, so this guy talking to you. Hang on, I'm pulling up a reference. None of you even like I guess you generally don't ask a guest services person their name, but this guy is indeed actually who they call Elder Alvin, and he's the organizer of this Renaissance Festival. He's been doing it for 40 plus years, and he like the whole thing is his. So he has just stepped in to cover because the girl that he hired to run the guest services booth is in hysterics, and he does not want to scare the guests. So what's being concealed? There was a body found shortly after the opening of the Ren Fair gates. They found a body just north of kind of the boundary of the Ren Fair in the edge of the woods.
Also, that was not cheese that we were smelling.
Oh yeah.
So there has been a dead body found this morning in the woods just north.
But not outside the Ren. It was outside the Ren Fair.
It's outside the Ren Fair, but it's close. It's just like in the trees.
Okay, cool. But again, everybody heard that, right? Outside the Ren Fair, and we're inside the Ren Fair on a day off.
Yeah. So we stay inside.
Mm-hmm.
Or do we investigate the mystery any further?
Mystery!
Split the party. Let's do it.
Don't let Ray split the party. She literally gave up a vital piece of information in our last stream that I'm not gonna above table metagame on, but
Yeah.
Tasha's not that smart. She's snack driven.
What is the Lions and Lore showcase? I want to know if we can afford to miss that.
Let's go.
Because if we
Okay,
go
are we
north to the woods, we're going to miss that.
Will we find something out there?
Alvin is very happy to tell you about the Lions and Lore showcase. It's their annual LARPers showcase where the famous lion LARPers gather and they put on a performance
With armor.
with armor. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They share history. They show their weapons mastery. They put on a little mock battle, and it's great fun for all. It's one of the biggest draws to the Ren Fair. Everyone loves the Lions LARPers.
Okay, so guys, here's the way that I see it. Unless there's something crazy going on, the dead person will still be dead at 11:45. So I say we go do the show first.
Okay, fine. Your morals are questionable given how
Yeah, I mean,
righteous you are, but fine. I don't care.
the
Look,
dead
listen.
person will be dead, but the clues might be totally washed out by then.
Yeah, I know, but you guys aren't hearing me. I need inspiration for my next armor thing when we level up.
So annoying.
Very
The
selfish.
beacon
Yeah.
of hope needs
yeah.
to look really effing cool. Obviously.
You already got your flower, though.
Yeah.
Well, this is a stopgap solution.
Mm.
Are you guys heading to?
Larper Lane.
I'm
Larper
going.
Lane. Larper Lane.
Yeah. Since Dex is my conscience, I think I should listen to that this time. So
I thought you were my conscience.
no,
I thought you were following me. Where have we been going?
you are my. They act as your conscience, so you act as my conscience.
Oh, well, that's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
So
I
it's a
follow
Larper Lane?
Larper's lead.
Larper Lane. And as long as we're there by 11:20, we should be good.
Is it this massive scene
It's this
over
way.
here?
No, it's not that. That's
That's old.
Don't look at that.
Deprecated. Deprecated landscape.
All right. Hang on, I'm adding
It's
some.
this way, right?
LARPers.
I see a big dragon flying, but is that Larper Lane?
I did because I angled my camera. I was like, oh no!
Deprecated landscape.
Deprecated landscape. Yeah, I'm terrible. Did it? Deprecated landscape? No. Okay, cool.
I'm
All right,
trying
while
to
you
look
build
at
that,
my.
I'll just do dramatic camera
Oh,
motions.
Yeah, I was looking at my map. So it is from Market, Guest Service, and then Larper Lane. So
I see a bunch of LARPers. Am I walking up to some?
Ooh, is this a horse person?
Oh, that's
A
so
unicorn
cool.
person? Hey, come back here.
Wow, that's awesome.
Is that new?
Pat, pat.
That's so cool.
That is new.
Okay, good.
I love
Because I didn't
this.
recognize it.
it's a unicorn. Yeah.
Look at this person with 2 heads and 2 lutes and 1 flute.
Oh goodness.
Well,
Oh, it's only 2
Oh.
people.
All right, hold on.
I guess I should go over there.
Man, we're like right in the middle of the action.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you walk, there's a group of these LARPers. They're kind of just hanging around, though. They're not actively LARPing, so to speak. There's some conversation going on with them.
Hey, unicorn. LARP. LARP. LARP.
The
why aren't you LARPing,
oddly,
unicorn?
you notice this female LARPer kind of decked out, and she's got weapons at the ready, but she's crying. And over here, these two bard musicians are. It looks like they're comforting Bridget, the girl who ran off a few minutes ago.
The one with the diary. I think that was a Bridget Jones joke.
I cannot with you right now. That's why I messed your hair up, is because I knew it was going to happen. I was doing it in advance.
I pre-deserved that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
Well, if anybody's going to comfort anybody, it's probably not going to be my character. So I'll just
Or my character.
I'll just go look at people's armor.
I'm too scary looking.
My
are
charm
there-
is -1, so
My charm's a -1 as well.
Are there any like cod pieces that stick out to me and call my name?
So, yeah. So you start to see as you're looking at you start to see the unicorn head person. He's wearing a distinct style of armor, where the other three kind of fully armed and armored LARPers seem to have a second, very distinct type of armor on. Theirs are all decorated in. They're wearing like lion scabbards, and their cod pieces have like a lion's mane poofing out from around the edges and like a kind of alarming aesthetic with the lion mane around their crotch.
It's
and
a
then
a cod mane.
they have gross, yeah. And they each have a huge lion's head emblem on their chest. The unicorn LARPer over here has nothing of the sort. He's in kind of brown leather, but very well crafted. Yeah. Very fancy, but very different. So, yeah, it's all up to your tastes.
All right. Well, I think the overly ornate and ridiculously ostentatious sounds really good. Pretty sure that's what everybody likes. So I'll walk over to the lion type people and just do some boring chit chat about like, did they make it themselves? Did they buy it at a store? What was their inspiration for the whatever, blah, blah, blah? How did they choose the colors? Is there a type of fabric that chafes? Yep.
Yeah, so
This is Red Bear.
they seem slightly annoyed. They're giving you like kind of one-off answers. They also seem a bit distracted. However, they do notice your apparent interest, and they you notice them kind of like standing up a little taller and like here. They like stand up a little taller and like
Puffed them up.
we're the coolest. You definitely puffed them up, but they're also not really interested in talking about the craftsmanship of their outfits right now.
Well, we got all I could out of them. I guess we just wait for the show to start.
What?
I just like rub my temple and I go, now is not the time. Clearly they are on strike.
What time is it?
I shrunk down as a bush, and I try and listen to see what Bridget is talking to the bards about.
So yeah, if you're just listening, you're just a bush listening.
Mm-hmm.
Bridget is still pretty distraught, and she's mostly what you're catching is she's wondering how they can even still consider putting on the show when they've just lost Greg in such a horrible manner, and why is everybody acting like things can go on like normal? And the bards over here are just trying to kind of keep her panic down, but they're visibly upset as well.
I see.
So there is one
I
mission.
do not intervene. I just listen.
And then Dax, you asked what time it is. It's right about the time that the LARPing show is supposed to be happening. There's kind of a crowd gathering, but they also seem a little confused and they're just milling around. Kind of
Tasha like rubs her brow and just goes, I don't think the show is going to happen. Okay, I'm going to find out what I can find out because clearly we've just been investigating armor. So I'm just going to direct ask.
Yeah.
Sharp, I'm guessing.
The unicorn?
Yeah.
I mean, you can just literally ask, right?
Yeah, if you want to just conversate, you can. If you want to try and investigate.
How did Greg die?
And who are you talking to?
I'm gonna. I'm not facing them. I'm gonna talk to the bards because I go. I'm so sorry. This is my LARPing costume. I overheard you talking about a friend of yours that died. We heard a little bit about that earlier. Can I just ask what happened? Do you know what happened? Because it's clear to me that you all are a little bit too distressed to actually go forward with the show today, or presumably. I'm just I'm making an assumption, but
Bridget, she turns to you and she just launches herself into you and gives you like a huge hug and starts sobbing into your into your hoodie.
My beastly chest.
She's like,
and I tighten up a little bit, and I put a really big hand on her back, okay.
The Beauty and the Beast. Yeah.
Yeah, really, a tale as old as time.
And then this one will turn to you, and yeah, they found Greg this morning, and he was just dead in the trees. We don't really know exactly what happened, but it sounds like they've got investigators on the scene, and they're trying not to let it get out because they don't want to panic everybody. But how are we supposed to LARP when one of our key LARPers is dead? Like, how are we even supposed to get through this day?
Dax pops in and says, "I'll do it. I'll fill in for Greg."
She seems not amused, and Bridget turns to you and she's like, "Who even are you? Nobody can fill in for Greg."
Oh, well, that was unclear. It kind of sounded like you guys needed someone to fill in for Greg, so never mind.
I clap a hand on Dax's shoulder, and I'm like, this is a time of crisis, and I know it's our day off, but I think we might have to help.
Bridget turns back to this one and hugs this lady, and she's like, "Do you hear that? They're trying to replace Greg already. It's been 2 hours."
Sidebar.
Oh,
I'm gonna mosey back over to Alan. What's his name?
Alvin.
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 Alvin. Yeah. And I'd be like, yo, so seems like we're gonna have to solve a mystery or something. That comes with a refund of the tickets, right? Or do you have a rate card where I can solve a mystery, $100? I just want to make sure we're fairly compensated for what's about to happen.
Sir, no. There's no mystery here. The investigators will handle it. I will refund your ticket if you'll not speak of this to anyone else.
Okay, yeah, I definitely won't. My friends too, so 4 tickets, please.
All right, he pretty hurriedly, he's very willing to do that, and he hands you money for 4 tickets, which I'd like to note out is entirely profit to you because Tasha and Perry's uncle paid for your tickets.
Well, you're
So-
assuming that I'm not going to give the money back to them.
Uh,
You're right, but
I only assume where you've led me thus far. So he hands you all this ticket money in cash, also not seeming to remember that he's already refunded $1 of that ticket prices.
yeah, like,
He just hands you the cash and he's like, sir, if you could just help me just keep everyone calm and just keep this under wraps, that would be really appreciated. The investigators will handle it.
oh yeah, for sure. I will keep it under wraps.
Thank
By
you.
the way, is there a behind the grub row thing where the forest is there a path there? I cannot see that on the map. The other map. That there is grub row there,
Yeah.
and I do see a stream, but I don't see if there is a way
Oh.
out of the fair there.
Yeah.
So-
I don't think. Do they list their emergency exits on the map? I feel like they should.
Unfortunately, Elder Alvin puts a lot of this on himself. It's kind of a budget operation, so you do not see emergency exits listed on the map, and you can't really tell from the map if it's what the sort of confines are like.
I'll just head back over and not say anything.
Then I strongly suggest to the group to go to this grub row, since I'm not being said not to go there anyway. So
Turkey leg.
You think they have vegan cheese there?
They better have vegan cheese. We should find out if there's vegan cheese there.
Let's go.
If there's not, I'm going to ask for a refund.
Another one?
again,
Surely. I don't know what you're referring to.
yeah, he's trying to get a lot of money.
So it sounds like we're going to go investigate this murder on our day off. So I guess let's do it. Hey, Bridget.
I know, but truly, you don't ever take days off, so.
Well, apparently not. Bridget, can we get all the information that you have about Greg's disappearance and or murder?
Bridget ignores you and does a pretty disgusting snort of snot back up into her sinuses and then turns back to Tasha. It
Between
looks
that
like
and
she
funnel
wants to
cake.
go back in for a hug, but then she kind of steps back a bit and looks very unsure of herself.
I think something's wrong with her. Maybe she can't hear me. You try.
Yeah.
Yep. Did you need something? Is everything okay? What's up? You're a little
No.
snotty there. What's going on?
It's not okay. I don't think it's ever going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think he might have been the one.
Oh, honey.
Oh dear.
And then I wrap my really big wolf arms around her and I go, I'm so sorry. You should have dumped him, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give her just a very friendly hug and I go, we're going to figure this out for you. Do you have any information we need?
Oh, information? I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what happened.
Okay, never mind. We're gonna go. And we'll report back. Okay, goodbye.
She busts into sobs and grabs back onto one of the bards.
Dax will saunter by, trying not to continually stare at the codpieces on his way.
Oh yeah.
So, where are you all
We're
headed.
gonna go.
To grab
up.
row. Yeah.
Do we want to go through Gamerland past Knight's Court or take the little
Take-
side road over here?
The little side road there.
Side road.
Yeah. which looks like the straight road, but okay.
The tiny. Which one?
The grey path that is between
that's what I
Larper
thought.
Lane to grab row.
The dead center one. Got it.
Okay, can we take a 5-minute break?
Heck yeah.
No.
P&D.
P&D. I'll play the trailer, and then when we get back, we'll be on break.
Okay.
So, ready, break.
Playing tabletop RPGs online shouldn't be so complicated. With Tabula Sono, your game master can quickly and easily build out their world, and you gorgeous epic badass adventurer, can join right in your browser with just a link. No downloads or installs. So import your own 3D character or one from our huge free library, and then just play. Tabula Sono. Play for free right now.
The stream has resumed.
Hello.
Away.
Hello.
Okay.
We shall follow the secret trail towards the grub row, looking for an emergency exit, so that we may investigate the area where Greg's body was located. Did I get that recap correct?
Mm-hmm.
So you all, seemingly unalarmed that there was a dead body found this morning at the Ren Fair, you meander your way through the paths up toward Grub Row, taking your time to get there. It takes you a while to walk through, but otherwise it seems like a fairly normal Ren Fair day. People are just kind of milling about. It seems to be confusion at why the Lions and Lore showcase never started, isn't happening, and people are dispersing and now wondering about the second event on the map, which appears to be crossed off, and they're starting to be like, well, we might as well go get good seats for the Tournament of Nights. So that just general rumblings that you hear. And then let's say you get up to Grub Row.
Huzzah!
Let's copy our cheese booths from earlier.
Duplicate the booths. Shouldn't it be booths? Because like th endings. No, that's f endings. If it was boof, it would be booths.
Oh, it is tooth and teeth. So booth and beef.
Ah, beef. Yes. So many beef.
It is moose and meese.
Indeed.
I should start calling my teeth my tooths.
Toofs. Your feet, your foots. Yeah.
Grub Row. What's that smell I smell?
It's kind of
Turkey
a smell.
legs.
Oh, actually, I forgot deodorant this morning. Never mind.
Oh.
I'm gonna move over here.
I assume there's a turkey leg vendor up here that we need to stop at before we.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Continue
another
on.
turkey leg.
Yeah, there's
We don't have to
definitely
belabor it. I'm just getting another one.
looks remarkably similar to the first booth you stopped at.
Hey, efficiency is efficiency.
There's a big sign on the thing that says we're out of lemonade, and otherwise business as usual.
More
Cool.
cheese.
I will have a cheese.
More cheese.
Cheese.
He sells you cheese.
Turkey leg.
And he's like, "Oh, have you guys heard anything more? You guys heard anything about the unicorn?"
Yeah,
Unicorn.
for sure.
Unicorn.
Did we hear something about the unicorn that I missed?
What'd you hear?
Are you
Tell
talking about
me.
the horse head?
I'm stuck here selling, and I don't know what's going on, and just hearing people talking about these unicorn sightings.
Well, yeah, there was a guy over there. He didn't have a codpiece, so we weren't really interested. He was over our upper lane.
Oh, okay. Well, if you hear anything else, let me know.
Okay. You could just leave your booth and go check him out.
Oh no, I'm the only one here, and
Oh, I
we're the
know.
only booth left with turkey legs, actually. So I've got to keep here.
We can watch it for you.
Like,
Can we do a manipulation check?
Sure.
Let's see. It's charm. Oh, maybe not me. I don't have a lot of charm.
I don't
Oh,
think any of us
Nobody
have
has.
I truly do not think any of us have a lot of charm.
Okay, well, I have -1, so let's see if the smolder.
We
will-
all do.
will hold on.
So,
it. I have -1 as well.
yeah.
There we go. I got a 6 -1. So,
All right. He's definitely not interested in handing over his boot to you. You can go ahead and mark an experience on your thing.
Nice.
And because you failed the roll so badly, he also calls you back and he's like, hey, you still owe me $2. Your payment was short.
And I'll be like, don't worry, I got this. Here you go, my man. I'm gonna give him $2. Keep the change.
Thank you. All right. Let me know if you hear anything else about the unicorns.
Okay, will do. Definitely not gonna tell him. Let's go, guys.
Between the two booths, I see some people there, so I definitely want to see what's happening there.
Is there a vegan cheese booth?
What?
Is this a
Is
vegan
there a
cheese
vegan
booth?
cheese booth?
Nope.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
damn
must
and
be Carlo
blast.
Ozzy.
Let's get out of here. Come on. Oh no!
He dead!
Oh.
He dead! He dead!
is that a body?
Oh. Step away, fellows. There's nothing to see here. We've got it under control.
And I hulk over him and I go, it sounds like you don't have it under control. What's going on here?
A mystery. Investigate it.
Go, did you? What did
You
I
want me
just
to do
say?
it? I don't know.
I'll try.
What did you?
I haven't tried it.
Do
Yeah,
it.
try investigating a mystery.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna
Building
try it.
mystery.
Plus
That's-
sharp. I think I actually have sharp. I do. I have a sharp.
What is your sharp?
1,
Better than mine, which is a 0.
7.
Nice.
On a 7 to 9 hold 1. Okay.
What is being concealed?
Mm,
What happened?
yeah.
Somebody
I guess I gotta
died.
go with what happened here.
Is it? Did you get just one or two?
Just 1.
Just one.
Okay. Oh. Hello, fellows. My name is Willard, Detective Willard. Yes, this porn.
Wait,
No.
but before I let him go on, he was doing introductions, so I have to do introductions as well. I am Dax Wilgrave. I am the light, the sword. I am sent to defend the meek from darkness. All evil fears me, for I am its end. So, how's it going?
Oh. He looks extremely impressed, and he sort of like bows slightly before you, and he's like, "Shall I offer you my pipe, sir?"
You can offer if you want, but I'll say no.
Not my thing.
I am honored to
Yeah.
be rejected by you and your graciousness. Right, as I was saying, this poor LARPer here, he's been brutally gored, as you can see. Yep.
Like,
I
have
know
you
it's,
identified the body yet?
What?
Wow.
So have you identified the body yet?
Oh,
That was
yes.
dumb.
Greg, the star of the Lion LARPers. It's just such a shame.
Is that the unicorn hole in his body?
A what, sir?
A unicorn horn. Hole.
It's a
sorry.
odd euphemism.
You said
Oh.
unicorn hole, and I was picturing like a Wile E. Coyote, like a unicorn-shaped hole. It just went
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
He kneels down by the body and he's like kind of prodding. You're actually wondering like if this is up to code, if he's like tainting evidence or something, but he starts like poking and prodding stuff around, and he's like, well, besides the fact that there's no such thing as unicorns, you do have a point. This looks fairly gougy. I know it's stag rutting season. Did you all know that?
Of course, we knew that.
Oh, yeah. Of course you did. I bagged a huge one last weekend, although I'm sure not as big as what you've been able to hunt, sir.
Correct.
But yeah, this is no stag wound.
It's a single puncture wound. I mean, I have a Kato has a sense of what's going on here. Tasha is just turkey legs.
Oh yeah.
PhD
Yeah, and-
in eating things.
It's definitely not as clean as like a single hole. His chest is pretty like gored and kind of like ripped up, but definitely looks like there are some deep wounds involved.
Well,
And Willard, he's like, "Hey, you guys aren't happened to be qualified for solving mysteries and mysterious bloody deaths, are you? Because we are a bit short-handed these days."
We are, but it's our day off.
Oh, of course. I would never presume to ask you to work on your day off.
Okay, great. See you guys.
and I grab him by the scruff and I pull him back and I go, "We're working today."
Fine, but I'm taking next Wednesday off.
Yeah, but only from 12 to 1, right?
Well, yeah.
Willard looks very confused. He's turning back and forth from the body back to you all. He's like, "Wait, so you can or you can't?"
We can help. It's all good.
We're on the case. Let's vanquish the darkness together and become a shining beacon. Just tell us what you know.
Okay, well, now that you all are officially on the case, our time is up.
Yay. So we did actually get a day off.
Look at us. We
You
actually
got
went to the
morning
fair.
off.
Yeah.
You
I
made it
just
through
wanted
the
turkey
morning.
legs. We made it through
All right. So what did we get
wilderness.
accomplished? We found out that the Lions guys like codpiece mains. We got several turkey legs, a few cheeses, and
No vegan cheese.
Dax Willgrave is a crook and likes to
Yep,
take
a
people's money
swindler.
So,
and doesn't smoke.
Oh yes, correct. He's not. That's
He's
not
not
his thing,
into pipes.
and that's okay.
Yeah.
And his hair's messed up.
his hair's
Yeah, that
definitely
checks
messed
out.
up.
I mean, he didn't. I mean, I'm assuming he didn't bother to fix it, right? Like,
Well, Perry thumbs up him.
Yeah, Perry told me it was cool. So
yeah,
it's cool.
is my hair cool like Phil's?
Yes.
Okay. We have end of session experience questions. Did we conclude the current mystery?
Nope.
Absolutely not.
We did start it though.
We did start it.
Building a mystery.
Did we save someone from certain death or worse?
I don't think we
no.
did.
Definitely not.
No, we just saw a death.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Yeah.
Yes,
What?
several many
Unicorns
things.
might exist.
Also, there's something nefarious happening at the farm next door.
Okay.
And vegan cheese might exist.
Doesn't exist here. Maybe they're trying to milk unicorns. What if that's what's happening?
Oh, yeah.
Unicorn
Oh.
cheese.
I bet it's glittery.
Okay, and did we
So-
learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
Yeah,
Um,
Dax is a crook.
Dax is a crook, yeah.
That's not
I'll
important,
give you
guys.
that.
That's very important.
Okay, so we had 2 yes answers, so you all get 1 experience.
Yeah, I think we definitely
Yay.
fudged learn something new and important about the world piece. But I'll take the
I
experience
mean,
point.
but here's the thing. We did explore pieces of the world and realize that there is actually no vegan cheese here without, like, they're advertising it, but there's no vegan cheese. And we learned that there's no vegan cheese. I think that counts.
Hmm.
No? Am I fudging the numbers? Maybe a little bit.
I'll take the checkbox anyway.
Yeah.
So what's your plan for next session?
Session?
We resume.
I think we need to put Perry in charge of the investigation itself. He seems
Yeah,
to
'cause
be,
it-
even
he's
though we
Perry
said we
Mason.
were all qualified, I believe that was a lie. So
Yeah.
I mean,
We learned
We all
something
have
about
equal
Perry,
amounts of
which is
charm.
that he can lie.
yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I think we're gonna go to the farm, right? Like that's the plan.
Yeah. At the farm.
I think we
Try
need
and
to
find
find
the
out
body,
more about the
find
unicorn.
George.
Do we have to find anything more about the body except from that it is pretty badly gored?
We don't know if this body's George, right? The one that we found.
Greg.
This is Greg.
Greg. This is Greg. Is there a George? No.
There's no George.
Or
There's only been one reported death, and it was Greg.
Oh, okay.
And Willard definitely identified him as Greg.
oh, okay.
So should we
will go for the
examine
horse.
should we examine if he has anything on him before we continue to the farm? That's the only
Loot the
thing
body.
looting.
So you're going to, next session, you're going to basically, hold on, I'm just going to note this because we all forget these things.
Hmm.
You're going to investigate the body for anything else.
And then head over to the farm.
And ask about the unicorn along the way.
head to the farm and ask about a unicorn along the way.
Ask a man about a horse with a horn.
Nope. No. Oh, you guys
right.
are fun.
Well,
Yep.
so much for our day off at the Ren Fair.
Sorry. Gotta do
Okay.
what's right.
Got to see several magnificent cod pieces, so technically my objective was fulfilled.
Okay, good. Then that means another XP, right?
At least one, yeah.
If not 4.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
No? Okay. I just wanted to double check with the GM.
Right. Oh, well, let's end it here.
Wahoo! Great
Wave?
job, team.
Oh, I can't wave and click the button.